man.
There it is.
It's all right, you guys are in the will, don't worry.
All right, so let's hear about you a little bit. What's your biggest problem area?
My biggest problem the last couple of years is my lower back. It's like a dull pain. I thought it was kidneys, and they've run all kinds of tests. My kidneys are fine. And the last time, I sent a supplemental yesterday, I don't know if you got it or not, showing the scoliosis, and I got L1 through L4 degenerating. And then of course I got the C4s fused together. I got a new C4 or a cadaver in there, and I got a plate. I got a new bone in there, and I got a plate that C3 and 5 are all.
Tell me about that. What happened?
Herniated disc.
Okay.
Believe it or not, when I was about, well, younger than them, about 25, I was at work and I turned my head real quick and I felt that, man, that burning through your head. It took like a month and a half, and it went away, but my neck was always kind of sore, and I did that for 25 years, and all of a sudden I started getting a lot of pain. I could hardly move, and I was losing feeling in my left arm. If I didn't get something done, I was going to lose the nerves in there, so they put that in, had to regenerate it, and so it's fine now. The neck's a little sore, but it's really the lower back, and it's like it takes all my strength away.
One side more than the other? Or
well, it was the right side. Lately and then it's kind of both. It's always been both, but the right side was the worst, and the left side's been bothering me now too, and it's just, it just zaps all the strength out.
You said it's been going on for how long?
Forever. I mean, this is a couple of years.
Yeah.
3 years probably. I mean, sometimes I can just be sitting, and if I sit for a while, next thing you know, I'm trying to stretch my back, and I'm trying to find, because everything seems like it tightens up.
Is there any position that you can find that's relieving?
Sure, this might be fine for 30 seconds, and I'm doing this.
So you just have
you ask them, they'll see me all the time. You know, a couple hours up and doing anything, it's bad. I went to therapy for 8 sessions, and all we did was stretching. I shouldn't say all, but that's what I was doing at home anyway.
So yeah, overall you've just been kind of hard on your body, right? Sounds like you were doing a lot of physical work with your office work. Yeah. Are you retired now, I'm guessing?
Retired, yeah.
Okay.
Last October. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and just check your back out a little bit. Okay. Kind of see our jumping off point, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
Awesome. How's the neck been ever since you had the fusion?
Much better, obviously, initially, but it's taken a couple years. I mean, that was probably, gosh, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It's pretty good now. I think range of motion is pretty good for me.
Yeah, so it is pretty stiff through here in the low back.
And then it kind of, something new in the last couple of months. This pain is kind of, as the day goes on, it kind of creeps up into here, and I get almost not spasms, but real close to it, that I really have to try and find a way to get it to stretch.
All right, let's bring chin down to your chest for me.
Chin to the chest?
Yep. Okay. And then reach your head all the way back. Okay. And then let's go ear to shoulder and other direction. And then look over your shoulder, this, and then other direction. Okay. Just feel stiff, no pain with any of that?
A little bit, feel through here, but no.
Okay.
No pain.
And then if you could stand up for me, I'll have you reach down towards your toes. And then let's bend backwards for me as far as you can. Okay. Yeah, I would say extension to the low back is probably the most limited range of motion. You have some limitation in your neck, but I'm honestly pretty surprised with you having a fusion, the range of motion that you do still have. Since the fusion is 4-5, right, is what you were saying, so we can still work with like C1, C2. The Magic Hug especially is really good for the
C4 is the one that was replaced.
Yeah, so we should be able to still get some pretty decent adjustment out of the very upper cervical area. We'll obviously leave alone the segment that you had fused, because there's nothing to adjust there. It's all fused together.
Right.
And then we can still work with the low back and the mid back here. So I think we'll just see how you feel from it, right? Proof's in the pudding. We'll just see how you feel.
All right.
Sound good?
Good.
All right. So yep, this one's gonna be right here at the base of the skull. Nice and relaxed for me, and your fill lift up.
Oh man.
There it is.
Believe me, you'll taste it.
Now. Okay.
You feel it?
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
You just gotta stay relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, but
He's new, guys.
Yeah.
It's all right. You guys are in the will. Don't worry.
All right, same thing. Nice and relaxed.
It feels like up in here,
Yep.
in here more than it does here.
Yeah, so that's where we're shooting for, is right in here.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yep. Still friends?
Yeah.
Let's go on your stomach for me.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do the mid back right through here.
Okay.
So just say nice and relaxed for me.
Heard that.
Yeah, I felt that. That kind of spreads all out.
Yeah,
It goes.
felt it go out this
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do one more spot down through here.
Ooh.
You did pretty good with that. We're gonna do the low back next. So I'm gonna have you face me on your side over here. There we go. All right. You okay there?
Yeah, if I can move.
Same thing here. There it is. You got a good one there too.
Yeah, I felt that one. That one didn't rush up the body as much.
You can go flat on your back for me.
That's pretty tender in there. I mean, it's normally not. It's just when you were moving on
Right.
it, I felt it a little bit with your thumb there.
This is right through your upper
Yeah,
trap.
yeah.
So again, like this is an area where someone with diffusion I'd expect to be erect, but you're not. This is good.
Hopefully good surgeons.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned the surgery. When they were getting ready to do it, the nurse says, okay, lay down on the table now. So I started to lay down on my stomach and she goes, no, you gotta lay on your back. And I said, yeah, but you're doing my spine. No, they go through here,
Yeah.
which is pretty weird. They go through all this just to get to the bone that's all the way exposed and back. I never did understand that.
Yeah. I'm not, surgery scares me. So we're gonna do hip here. Good. Here we go. All right. Honest impression. What do you think?
Kind of feel a little lightheaded.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm walking on air and I'm sitting here.
Well, that's good. You got the air ride back then.
Got the air suspension going.
Yeah.
Between the
Yeah.
joints.
Yeah.
A little sore down here still. But
Yeah, there's a good chance you'll be a little sore tomorrow. Ultimately, I think I'd love to know how your back feels tomorrow. Just moving forward, adjustments help improve mobility and range of motion is ultimately what we want to do, and you do lack quite a bit of extension in the low back, so I'd say that's one big area we could work on improving.
yeah, the doctor was telling me, and the therapist said the back muscle. He says the way I'm working, I'm using my lower back muscles when I'm doing stuff instead of using my thigh muscles and quads. It's hard for me to change 65 years of how I pick something up or how I
Right.
do something. So
Right.
he's like, when you walk, try and throw your hips a little bit to the right because of the misalignment that I have. Yeah, it's old
The best thing you can do is
just
just stay active and stay moving, and as long as you do that, at least you're going to keep those muscles strong to a point. The worst thing you can do is just bed rest or sit around, and then the muscles break down and atrophy, and then your low back's way more prone to injury. Not to mention your joints are going to stiffen up, things like that. So awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for letting us record it. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah.